All right, let's play another 10-minute game. Let's get a win. Let's get a win. Here we go. All right, we're playing black against Spicy Dan, who's a D4 player. Okay, and he plays the Queen's Gambit. So far, we're okay. If you want to play here, by all means. Yeah, sure. Sure. You can have a big center. No problem. Yeah, we're just going to get our pieces out. Developed a little bit, normal stuff. It's making our development a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay. We're just going to curl up into a ball here. Yeah, now that he's put the bishop here, and now he's defending properly. Let's go ahead and castle kingside. We're at a serious space disadvantage, but so far I think we can live with that. And he's getting ready to target here. So what we probably want to do is play here, and then when this push comes, we play here and go there. So we said we would play here, and then we go there. So let's go ahead and get our bishop along this diagonal so he can't get himself rooted in there. So now we have to figure out how to generate some play here, because we are balled up. Yeah, okay, sure. If we go here, then he goes there. And we go, what, here? Gosh. Doesn't seem great. We're just going to go here with our queen and leave this square for our knight. And now we're threatening to take this pawn, because he has one defender and we have two attackers. We just have to worry about what happens here, which is fine. So let's go ahead and take here, and if he takes, we take. He started with the Queen's Gambit. He's white, so he played the Queen's Gambit, which is d4, c4. Excuse me. And yeah. All right. So we're a little cramped here, but we should be okay. And we're just gonna worry about him getting his queen over in this area, which right now our bishop's a good defender. Bishop on f8, there is no mate. But we are struggling to get our pieces fully into the game here. Yeah. So actually I want to do this because he can't push, because that's going to make his bishop vulnerable. Yeah, so I feel like we're starting to do okay. And he pushes and we take. There we go. That's what we were looking for. But now we can ice this structure and connect our rooks. And we just have to worry about this pawn, which has been hanging for a little bit, I think. Let's go ahead and do this to consolidate on the queen side. Yeah, that's okay. We're still gonna have this retreat square for our queen, right? As well as a bunch of lateral defense. So again, I think we're okay. The alternative is we can play something like here, but I think let's glue the structure shut for a minute. I know this bishop doesn't seem like the greatest bishop in the world, but it's doing okay. It's going all right. So you want to play something like here? He does. And I probably should have seen that coming, but we can play here and start to threaten all kinds of nasty stuff. In fact, would we prefer to play here? No, we want to play here. Let's think about it for a minute. We have lots of time. We started playing fast early, so this gives us the time now. Oh, we got a nice little chat going. 6 people in here. Yeah, should have noticed the discovery on our queen. What was our last move? Bishop e6. Yeah, not great. Okay, so let's consider. So if we go somewhere like here, we're worried about being attacked by his bishop and having a harangue around. If we go somewhere like here, we're keeping up the pressure. This pawn can't move. Laterally, there's nowhere safe to go. Forward, obviously nowhere that we're interested in going. Let's go ahead and go here and start to consolidate our defense. Yeah, oh gosh, geez. My goodness. Do we have any way of dealing with that? Not really. We were just losing our queen, right? Man, rough game. We're going to jump straight into another one because that was awful. Just awful. Gosh. Man, you start at 1400 and you hope to go up, but so far, down 18 points. But, you know, sometimes that's how your night starts. Oh, and we're going to click the analysis board here, which I always forget to do. There we go. All right. So things were going fine, and we played here. And now it's really bad. Yeah, plays here. And what is our best defense? Our best defense is to give away our queen like this. How is that our best defense? Like, not even to take the rook? Like, this isn't better? That still leaves mate in 1. Oh, this forces... Oh, you could play this. Right? Oh, and either way... Okay, alright. It's all the same. Gosh. Yeah, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. My goodness. We were just too calm and casual there. We had actually begun to consolidate. Like, if we look at the report, you can see, like, he's doing well. He's doing great. He's basically up a piece here. And we managed to consolidate okay. And once we relax, boom, give the game away. Terrible. All right, let's play through our moments like we always do. We're doing fine. White has a slight edge. This is fine. This is not a book move. We should figure out what the better move is there. Usually you play knight. They play... Let's see. What did he play? 1 second. I got to go back to the analysis here. He plays e4. And we should just play knight f6, because if he pushes again, we can just go back to the outpost square that we have here. Okay, all right, that's fair. Anyways, back to our next key moments here. Why was this a mistake? It says he's going to play here. Okay, let's retry. Gosh. So we can't take here. Starting to play e5. Is it something like this? That is protected too many times for us to do anything to it. We're only attacking the square twice, so it's not good enough. This doesn't get us anywhere. We can't attack both these pieces because the h-pawn has been pushed. So there's just like bishop c7 or something. I'm not sure that I see here. We could push. I'm not sure what it buys us. We're so cramped here. We don't have any space. Yeah. Retry. Yeah, it just wants us to play. Whoa. Is the best move f5? What? I guess the idea here is that you can, like, close down the diagonal. Like, we're defending here too many times now. We can just go like this, play it kind of like a, oh gosh, there's a name for this defense. I just can't remember it. Where you have pawns here, this trio of pawns. It'll come back to me. Okay, all right. So we're not doing great here. Next key moment. Okay. Retry. Does it just want us to play this? That also doesn't seem good. Is it this? That's the only other safe queen move. No, it doesn't. It doesn't like that. Oh, it wants us to force this trade earlier. So we can just do this, right? Like the thing that we ended up doing, it's just saying, look, you can force it right now. Why don't you do that? Because you're counterattacking the queen here. Okay, so that's my fault. Yep, so we're doing okay. Found the only move, which is taking back a knight. I mean, fair, but it's trying to give me some props here. And good. We're trying to yeah, and this is a blunder. It wants us to play, oh gosh. He's getting ready to play here, right? So it's probably going to want us to play something like this. In fact, we could probably even play something like this. Is it this? I'm trying to remember. That's bad. Yeah, it does want us to move our queen somewhere. Where does it want us to move our queen? This is what we have to, like, sacrifice to do. Okay, let's look at all the squares for our queen here. Rule them out one by one. So we can retreat, and we can retreat. I don't say anything wrong, but we ended up playing... oh, maybe it just wants us to retreat now. Because we can't play here. We can't play here. We can't play here. We can't play here. Yeah, we really can't play there. We can't play there, so we have these two squares. We can't play here, we can't play here, we can't play here, we can't play here. So those are all the forward ones. We can't play here because it's defended by the bishop. So our choices are here and here. Probably just wants us to play that. Right, okay. Just consolidate, you're fine, get out of the discovery. Okay, and then we just got rocked. Okay, all right, that's fair, that's fair. That was my fault. All right, let's go ahead and leave. Let's jump into another game real quick. Let me check the chat, see if anybody else that said they were going to be around is around. It doesn't appear so. All right, so we're just going to jump into another game, unless somebody in chat wants to play a game, in which case, too late because I clicked the button. That's on me. I know there's a bit of a chat delay. I apologize. Okay, he's playing the Caro-Kann, and we're going to play the Exchange Caro-Kann. Right, that's fine. And let's develop. And we need to remember that we have this pawn break at some point if we want it. Oh, but not until we develop a little bit more and get some of our pieces out. If he wants to take, he can go ahead and take, but he's got to do it now. And if he just backs up, that's fine. We're doing okay here. Just defending our knight. We're going to get ready to castle. Oh, he's even got a little outpost here for our knight. That's fine. But let's go ahead and castle. Let's just go somewhere safely. This bishop is a little awkward in the place that it's currently placed. And if we go here, then he's got to play f6 to kick us out. So I'm feeling all right about that. Let's see. So he's attacking here and here. This pawn's already defended, so he's just hindering the development of our bishop. And this pawn is actually defended twice, but if he takes, then it's still defended. So this pawn is the more pressing threat. I feel like if we play here, yeah, this reminds me of a French defense. I played a French defense this past weekend. It was not good. Oh, was it not good? But I feel like we're doing okay. All right, and he's cutting off our square here, but that's fine. And he's getting ready to play this, I believe. I would like to discourage him from playing that. Do I have a good way to do that? I don't think so. Is there a good way to get a knight to this square? Yes, like that. So we want to go here and here. And it's okay that this bishop is behind a bunch of pawns right now. It will find a job in life someday. That's all right. We can get to here. Takes. So we want to get our bishop along this diagonal. Okie dokie. That is... Oh, if we get our bishop here and then we move our knight, then this pawn's gone. Gotta be careful. Okay, so he's defending this square a couple of times. Let's play rook b1 so that we can move our bishop. Gotta get a little bit more practical experience in these positions. Okay, no problem. We will happily trade bishops. Yeah, and he's probably going to say, no, you trade on my terms. My answer to that is going to be, but I don't want to trade on your terms. But if he is going to trade, we're going to trade immediately because we've been having time trouble this entire time. Which, you know, that's our fault. Yeah, and back he goes. But now we're in a good spot to go ahead and play this, which frees our knight to be able to move. And frees us to start being able to push. We probably want to open up the center at some point. In fact, this bishop would be better placed here. Well, not entirely, actually, because we can take, and we've got tempo on his queen. It gives us time to find further defense here. Oh, and he's giving stuff up. So if we go here now, then things get awkward. Takes. The rest of his pieces are over here, so I'm not actually that afraid of that. Like, we have such good control in this area. There's not a lot of attacking going on. The only attacking is kind of over here, but his queen's going to have trouble getting in on the action, as it were, I believe. Let me make sure that's the case. So here, takes, threatening our bishop. And then we probably want to play something like this to lock down the diagonal, which we can do. Find a new home, bishop. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Cool. So here. There we go. Sorry. We're playing knight to e5 then. If he takes, we take. In fact, we might even take here. So he's threatening along this diagonal now. Which I don't love. I don't love it. So I think what I'd like to do now is play here. I'd like to play bishop f4. I can also just play f4 itself. That doesn't seem particularly weakening. Yeah, come at me. What are you going to do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, those knights? Deet, 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 deet. Yeah. This, no longer a potent threat. That bishop queen battery, he's not coming to mate me on h2. In fact, if we really want to ensure it, we can move the rook on f1. Do I think that that's the plan that we're going to play? No. But might we? Yeah, we might. We might. We could. We might. The other thing is, do we benefit from getting in here? Yeah, we can attack the rook. We can go here and attack the queen. We're threatening just all kinds of mischief. And it allows us to get our queenside rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Ah, so now we're threatening here, and he'll play takes. But let's go here first. We're gonna play knight c5. I'd like to attack this b7 pawn. And even if he pushes it, we can just live here if we want. Although that does trap our knight. So probably not gonna do that now that I think about it. But, you know, we had to entertain the possibility, if even only for a moment. Ah, and he castles queenside. And luckily, we're interested in pushing on the queenside. So the move that I'm evaluating here is g5. The understanding that that would push his knight to the corner, which unfortunately we can't take, except, no, we still can't take. Almost. We can almost take that. Now, if we were to take here first, and then he took with his knight, then we could play this. And then, oh, he could always just retreat his knight. Let's see. Do we want to attack on the queen side? Is that the move? Just play b4 and a4 and come get him? Somebody come get him? He's dancing like a stripper. Oh, I like the move queen b3, actually. Forces a weakening of his position by playing b6, and we can slot a knight in if we want. Or even just reroute our knight if we feel like it. Yeah, let's play queen b3. Let's get in there. Mate in one threat. That's his recourse. And then we can get rid of this bishop, which is threatening us. Man, very little trading happened in this game so far. We've each only traded a pawn. And Imar's from Indonesia, an Arsenal fan apparently. In my hometown, Arsenal was the name that they gave to the youth league. So that was the traveling team, Benicia Arsenal. Oh, a nice youth league at that. It looks like we are getting this bishop. The question is, do we even want it? We could play here. Yes, I think we do that, because if we take here, it doesn't. If we played knight takes c7, it doesn't help us particularly. Yeah, we're still threatening all the things that we would normally threaten. Ah, he wants to go here, which we're still defending with our bishop, so I think we're okay with that, actually. So yeah, let's take his bishop, remove some of the potency here. Yep, that's fine. And now we can route our other knight in if we're interested. We're starting to liquidate this position a little bit. Let's play rook bd1. The only concern we'll have is if he goes here, but then we can just go back, which is fine. This knight is an eyesore, but it's fine. And then we can also route this knight back into the center of the board. No problem. This bishop's doing a good job of defending the central squares, and the one other square that he has, it's not doing much for him. All right. Okay. We're making it. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want us to play here, which is fair, or she. It looks like they don't want us to play there, which is a reasonable concern. So the other way to route my knight in is via here, and we can push to be able to undermine this square. He's defending with a rook, though. I think I do want to undermine this pawn because we want to be able to get rid of this knight. Now, the other question is, do I benefit a lot by having my knight over here? I think we do. We need to be mindful that we don't lose on time, because we're always losing on time when we play these 10-minute games. And again, we also need to be aware that even though we neutralize the bishop, the queen still sees down to the square, and in particular is the queen has attacking possibilities there and there. We might want to move our rook up just to get in there. Okay. That's not yet a threat. Let's attack his queen. And then if he goes here, then we're going to go here. Sorry, if he plays queen b7, we're going to play queen b5. He does not. Okay. So I think I'd like to push then. Takes. Scary. Yeah, let's push here first. Because if he takes, that's okay. And I don't want him taking a second time. Because then I can play this. Sorry, I can play bishop takes f4. So that doesn't bother me. And if he plays here, then I shut it down. So now I want to make a break on the queen side because this king's going to have a little bit of difficulty moving around. And we're still defending the squares that the knight can come into except for this one. Oh, hello Chemstud24. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate your rating. With a party of 2. All right, 2 more viewers. I'll take it. Okay. Yes, I do want to open the C file. Not going to think about it. Just going to play. Oh, gosh. Oh, and Cool Varun 112 is now following. I appreciate it. Man, I was thinking to myself earlier today, like if I was a really successful streamer, like somebody that had like 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers, like could I say thank you for subscribing that many times in a day? Because it's like what, 6,000, so like 30 months in a day, so like 200 a day. Let's say I stream for 8 hours. 200 divided by 8 is 100 divided by 4 is 25 times an hour. So like once every 2 minutes. Could I say thank you once every 2 minutes in exchange for, what is that? A huge, thanks Chemstud24. Yeah, Jag250. All about that raid. And it looks like we've stumped our opponent, which I'm pretty pleased with. I'm not yet seeing the winning tactic here, but something like this seems like it should be good. My dad's calling. That's unfortunate because I can't pick it up right now. But I'll call him back when I go on my next break. Well, that doesn't seem good, friend. What are you doing? What are you thinking? He can only really go here. And that doesn't help him a whole lot either. Gosh. Yeah, no, the position was not great a few moves ago, but I'm feeling like things are headed in the right direction. Okay, and we're still defending all the reasonable squares here. Let's go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and play Rook C1. Oh, and I'll tell you guys, once this game ends, I'm probably going to take like, probably not even going to take a break, just going to take a second. And today I'm doing a thing where you can choose to challenge me, and the loser buys you a subscription to my channel. So if I lose, I buy you a sub, and if you lose, you have to sub, or else you have no honor or whatever. I don't know. It's just a fun way to play a high stakes game of chess. So if any of you guys are interested in doing that, you know, one night only, get in on it. And by one night only, I mean, maybe I'll do it again, but right now, this is all I'm thinking. Now the question is, how does he stop that? Answer, I don't know. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Can't I triple up here? Yeah. So if I play here, then I can, sorry, if I play rook takes, he plays queen takes, then I can play here. If I play rook takes, he plays king takes, then I can really play here. And we're up a rook right now, so is that even what we need to do? The question is, like, where can his queen safely go if I play rook c6? Nowhere. It looks like that's trapping his queen, except that he can take with his knight. And if he takes with his knight, then I take with my rook, which is appropriately defended. Then we're okay. Yeah, let's play this and force him to figure out the right series of moves here. and we're expecting him to take, and we will take. But there's nowhere safe for his queen to go, and he'll spend a little bit of time evaluating. And the knight's defending that square. Tricky, tricky, tricky man. Okay, yeah, I would trade queens. I'm up a rook. Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay. So he's threatening knight here. Yeah, chess.com. What up, Limestone? I mean, I play on both, but that's what I'm playing on right now. Just because it was a little, I didn't have time to set up both for the view that I wanted while streaming. Let's go ahead and retreat this rook. We only have the same thing. Oh, we're both like high 1300s. That's pretty sweet. Actually, since I have a raid here, I'm going to take a minute and plug. I spent a little bit of time putting together. I played in my first over-the-board chess tournament this past weekend. And I made a small YouTube video about it. So if you're curious what like live over-the-board chess is like, especially for me, it was my very first time playing over the board. I didn't even have a UCSF rating yet. I'd encourage you to go check it out. Just in the sense that, like, I don't know, it was a fun experience that I enjoyed and enjoyed having the opportunity to share with people as well. Okay, let's go ahead and take here. Again, we're up a rook, so we just need to like not get mated, and we only have a minute 12 left. Oh gosh, this position. Yeah, so he's coming for the bishops. You're 14-17. Nice. That's a good rating. Okay, so if I go here, takes. Yeah, that's fine. And if you play something like this, yeah, he can clean up that pawn. That doesn't bother me. He can even go here. Again, I'm up a rook. I just need to find a way not to get totally owned while consolidating. This knight is so annoying. In fact, if he takes this pawn, if he takes the h3 pawn, then I probably just want to play bishop b4 because that knight is intolerable. It's the only thing preventing him from getting mated right now. Yeah, no, I mean it's a good view. It's nice, like a. It's just watching me get excited. Oh, no worries, Limestone. Do what you got to do. Appreciate you, bud. All right. Bishop b4, just like we said. We only have 55 seconds left, so we just kind of got to blitz him out. Yeah, we're coming for your knight, bud. We're coming for it. And if the knight moves somewhere, then we should have the opportunity to finally play this rook check, which I don't even know that it's winning. But we have to check. And if he plays here, then I guess I just start running my king, right? Yeah. Just start running. And running. Man, got the black eyed pea stuck in my head. Yeah, sure, that is a thing you could do. Oh gosh, thanks, Limestone. Appreciate it. Man, I need to turn down the volume on those just a little bit. They always spook me. I mean, I'm playing chess and there's nothing else going on here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that knight. So now we're up a rook and 2 pieces. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll trade you for that last rook. Just won 2 games in a row with the England Gambit. Well, I don't know the lines that refute the England Gambit, so you know. Oh, there we go. And is he? There we go. There's the resignation. That's right, Imars. Whew, gotcha. All right, let's check out the analysis. And I need to click the button that moves us over to analysis mode for when this bar gets up to the top. And I'm going to try to remember to do that, but will it be successful? Also got, yeah, sure, it's still sitting in chat. And somebody named Feet, which is just one of those names where you go, why? How is that what we chose? Okay. Oh, all right. Come on. Always stuck at 99% every time. I feel like they need to do a better job of making the like bar smooth out what it thinks 99% is. All right, come on, bar. You and me, let's go. Come on, let's go. You're a 99, get to 100. I believe in you. Do you need me to trash talk you or support you, Bar? What are we thinking, Analysis Bar? What's going on in your heart? Tell me how you feel. Tell me how life is. There we go. Oh, we did it. What was my favorite part of today? My favorite part of today was the fact that this bar finished. I will tell you the favorite part of the day in just a moment. So let's go ahead and go through the moments here. Yeah, it looks like I was winning early. Okay, so let's step through ourselves. So all this stuff, book moves, we're doing fine. In fact, it's what we care about is the moments here. So yeah, things are going fine. And it looks like there kept being things that were minor advantages that we weren't taking advantage of completely appropriately, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't like us playing this. It thinks we're better here. And I'm not sure that I understand why. Does it just want me to plant my knight in the center? Apparently not. Which is fair. I mean, that's an okay. Aha, okay. Oh, that is terrible. Oh, because it drops our queen. Yeah, probably don't do that. It just wants us to centralize our knight some more. Put some additional pressure, start pushing up the queen side. That's fair. Fair note, game. Yeah, does it want us to start this pawn break immediately? Does it want us to threaten to trap the bishop? Like, what's the deal here? Takes. Aha. Nope. It's not. It didn't do it immediately, so we're wrong. Yeah, takes. Aha, because he just doesn't have to stick with the pawn first. And I miscounted the number of defenders there were. It just wants us to take his bishop. Even though this pawn is weak, I guess we can step up. That's fair. Okay. You push your kingside pawns a lot more than I'm used to seeing. Yeah, that was one of those. So the reason that oh, geez, gosh, it's not on the right analysis board thing. So normally I don't push my kingside pawns. This is not great. But my thought was, like, he has his knight and his bishop over here. Like, he's getting ready to start an attack. And my thought was, like, if he wants to sacrifice here, like, inducing that sacrifice is to my benefit. And if he doesn't sacrifice, then I've finally removed the pin from my knight, and I can centralize it. So my thought was, how can I get my knight to the center? Well, it hangs my queen if I don't. So I need this bishop off this diagonal, and the only clean way I could find to do it was by pushing my kingside pawns. Plus, like, his primary attacker, his queen, or, like, his knight, like, how's his knight going to get somewhere that's actually going to do anything to me? How's his queen going to get in here? Like, I have great defenders of those squares, so I wasn't super worried about it. But that's a fair note, Limestone. This is apparently wrong. Apparently I'm, like, owning here. Oh, is it with this check? Yeah, I want him to play what, here? And then rook b, e1. Why? What? Why? How is this? The fork. This is what we're looking for. Bishop takes b1, and we take his queen. And if he moves his queen somewhere, then we get a rook, and he hasn't taken the... Okay, cool. That's fair. That's, honestly, I see it. I see it. Okay. Game linked only 8 lines, but yeah, it just amused me that in one game I got checkmate, and the other I got like +8 or +9 material just from the opening. Yeah, let me take a second. I'll look at this in just a minute here, Limestone. Let me copy it. It won't let me copy it. Okay, well there. Now it's open in the other tab, so it can go. All right. It just wants me to open up. Okay, which I did in a moment. And now it really doesn't like our position. Does it still want us to push? What does it want us to do? This is such a complicated position. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh my gosh. Like, how am I... Okay. Just take me back to this moment. Retry. Give me a hint. It just wants me to play rook c1. Just says, hey, they're lined up. This is going to be bad for him. That's fair. Does it still just want this? Or does it want me to push? I feel like pushing is what I played. Okay, take me back to this key moment. Just show it to me again. When it gets into, like, well, how does your move do mode? Does it just say takes? Oh, no. It just wants me to push right here. Like, it wants me to do the thing that I did, which is fair. I did that. I did the thing you wanted. I just did it a move late, which is fair because he could have taken. And now we're doing great. He let us open the file. We love it. Why are we upset here? Does it just want us to go here? Yes, because we're attacking his rook. That being said, from this point on, we owned. Also, the accuracy is broken. That might have been why it's upset. Okay, all right. Well, that was a good game. We did well. I'm pleased to have like converted what was a very messy position. I mean, just my goodness. What does the report tell us? It doesn't tell us anything, which is sad because this is such an interesting back and forth game. Yeah, it's definitely broken. It does this. It says 1 in 100 anytime that like it like starts to hang. So it must just be that caps is upset.